The story of Ajamila. The story of Ajamila comes from the Bhagavata Purana, also known as Srimad Bhagavatam, one of the most revered Hindu religious texts. It's a powerful tale about redemption, the power of God's name, and the nature of karma and divine grace. Ajamila's life. Ajamila was born into a Brahmin family and initially lived a virtuous life following religious principles. He was well versed in the Vedas and maintained proper conduct. However, his life took a dramatic turn when he encountered a low-caste woman, in some versions a prostitute, and became infatuated with her. Overcome by lust, Ajamila abandoned his proper wife, family, religious duties, and moral principles to live with this woman. Over many years, Ajamila fathered 10 children with her engaged in many sinful activities to support his family, became a thief, liar, and drunkard, completely forgot his earlier spiritual training, named his youngest and most beloved son Narayana, a name of Lord Vishnu. The moment of death. When Ajamila was 88 years old and nearing death, he saw 3 terrifying figures approaching his deathbed. These were the Yamadutas, messengers of Yama, the god of death, who had come to take him to hell because of his sinful life. In his fear and desperation, Ajamila called out to his youngest son, Narayana. He was not calling on God, but simply wanting his beloved child. Divine intervention. When Ajamila uttered the name Narayana, something remarkable happened. 4 radiant beings suddenly appeared, the Vishnudutas, messengers of Lord Vishnu. They intercepted the Yamadutas who were about to take Ajamila's soul. A theological debate ensued between the 2 groups of messengers. The Yamadutas insisted they had the right to take Ajamila to face punishment for his sinful life. The Vishnudutas explained that by uttering the divine name Narayana at the moment of death, Ajamila had been purified and absolved of his sins, the power of the divine name. The Vishnudutas explained that even though Ajamila had not intentionally called upon God, the mere utterance of the divine name Narayana had the power to cleanse him of all sins. This illustrates the concept of Nama Sankirtana, or the spiritual power invested in the names of God. They declared that chanting the name of Vishnu, Narayana, even accidentally or without understanding, has tremendous spiritual potency and can counteract the effects of many sinful acts. Ajamila's transformation. After this intervention, Ajamila regained consciousness and witnessed the entire exchange. Understanding what had happened, he was filled with remorse for his sinful life. He abandoned his home, family, and possessions and traveled to Hardwar, a holy city, where he engaged in sincere spiritual practices. Living by the Ganges River, Ajamila controlled his mind and senses, practiced meditation on the form of Lord Vishnu, freed himself from all material attachments, eventually attained complete spiritual liberation, the spiritual significance. This story illustrates several important Hindu spiritual concepts. The power of God's name. Even unconscious or accidental utterance of God's name can have profound spiritual effects, Nam Sankirtana. Divine grace. Despite a life of sin, divine mercy is always available to the sincere seeker. Karma and liberation. While karma, actions, determine one's fate, divine grace can transcend karmic reactions. Deathbed consciousness. The importance of one's state of mind at the time of death in determining one's spiritual destination. Redemption. It's never too late to turn toward a spiritual path. Even those who have fallen into sinful life can be redeemed. The story is often cited to highlight the supreme power of God's name and the possibility of salvation regardless of one's past actions.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such inspiring tales. See you in the next video.